I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better win. I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every hard to pussy me? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center me. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. You tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Celtics. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Detroit, they're in 3rd place.
And right now, for the Pistons, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got MP. He's out there with Porzingis. Tatum out there with Shake Milton. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And for Detroit, we've got Kate Cunningham. Clint Capella is out there with Holland. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what it could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Yeah, good footwork by Capella. Setting the pick and finding his spot.
MP's shot is good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And here's Cunningham. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. MP passes to Milton. Back to MP. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by MP. On offense, here are the Celtics. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
And, Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Now, here's MP. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Cunningham outside. Bridges right side. Thompson surveying the floor. There's the triple. Porzingis with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Cunningham for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
MP left side. Pass to Pritchard. MP right side. 4 on the clock. And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Tatum's got 6.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Trying to get open is Thompson, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Holland. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Heat got the job done. Came away with 41 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Pistons have gone since we've gotten underway. Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by Tatum. Bridges misses.
Just enough to alter that shot.
11 feet away. Here's MP. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Moody's checked in for Detroit.
At the line for the Celtics, number 12, MP. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good for MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Holland, he's checked in for Moody. The Celtics also changing it up. Looney's checked in for Porzingis. Jordan comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Ball. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Inside. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And Holiday kicks to Jordan. Here's MP. Can't hit from in close.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Holland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Holiday, the pass to MP. Over to the wing. And here's Jordan outside. Sasser with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Holland, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to MP. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics. And team. Clint Capella comes in for Holland. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Chris Dunn. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Clint Capella is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's man in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Teardrop shot. Rebound Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
To the left wing. Bob pass to Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Trey Mann. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Tatum finds MP. Celtics passing it around. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Pass to Bamba, back to MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1:05 left here in the second. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Milton, and the turnover again by Boston. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Clint Capella.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Zinkas, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Lonzo Ball.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
MP, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Out to Thompson. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's MP. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum out there with MP. Then it's Shake Milton. And there's Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Just 4 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. For the lead. Sinks the triple. Pritchard's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. A nice shot by MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Pass to Holland. Cunningham outside. Nice move. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Here's MP. Capella covering. MP converting the tough bucket.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Holland. A 3. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. MP with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Back to MP. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this out.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Tatum kicks to MP. Another miss by MP. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Bridges with it. From past the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. MP kicks to Tatum. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time. Meeting the defense's challenge, that's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Sampson's checked in. Stewart comes in for Holland. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Boston also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Here's Sampson, covered by MP. Now Sasser, they count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bridges.
Oh, how about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
MP passes to Tatum. Back to MP. Second shot opportunity. MP follows the miss and puts it through.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
They set the pick. Here's Sasser. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis kicks to Tatum. To the middle. Here's MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons trail by 11. Bridges with it. He's got 6. Stewart with the screen on Tatum. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. Team 2nd. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sasser, and he gets it to go from the high post. Sack. Boston leading by 11. We've got Chris Dunn. Marcus Sasser is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Klintman in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. On the wing, Mann. Pass to Klintman. Launches it. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. And the jumper from down low is good. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. Here's Mann. This one for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Milton looking around. 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pistons trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the pick. Here's Mann. Hits the three-point bomb.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass Pass to Klintman from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Klintman's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Then for the Celtics, Zinkis, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jason Tatum comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Pritchard in for Lonzo Ball. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Holland. Launches a three. And Boston with the rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Thompson against Tatum. Back to MP. The kick out to Tatum. Fires from deep.
Tatum's to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Pistons trail by 12. Now here's Cunningham. Misses from short range. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. Holland's got his fourth rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Cunningham.
2 minutes.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Takes it inside, and he makes good on the layup.
Here's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice take.
Milton against Bridges. Here's MP. It's good. MP's got 30 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Holland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
MP looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Yeah, I like it when Cunningham's looking to score. That puts the defenses into some tough positions.
At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham. Cunningham. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
MP left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Celtics.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
And both free throws good for MP. Time running out for the Pistons. Cunningham outside. He gets it in there.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Defensive foul.
That's good from Cunningham. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. MP kicks to Milton. Singis passes to MP. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Detroit has possession. Cunningham outside. All sorts of time. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, Cunningham can very effectively run an offense. He knows when and where to move the ball.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
That's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Number 12. MP. 2
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. It's good. MP's got 38 points. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and
Wins pay the bills, baby. They don't even know what's coming for them.
We know MP came ready to play.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Toronto Raptors.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
The starters for Utah. Williams is out there with Filipowski, and it's Lewis in at the point. And for the Celtics, Jason Tatum out there with MP. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Jordan in at the 3.
When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. We touched on this a few games ago, but a topic that's been out in the media for quite some time is MP's personal focus on rebounding this season.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
Now here's Jordan. MP outside, takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. And the Jazz with possession. It's a 3-point game. Right wing. Here's Peterson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Again, MP missing. Lewis got a hand on it.
You can't say enough about Holiday's defensive instincts. It's exceptional.
Pass to Peterson. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Tatum gets the bucket.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Lewis. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Pass to Peterson. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Peterson's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's MP. Last game out, he had 38 points. Now Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Branham. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Peterson. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lewis passes to Branham. To the paint. Here's Peterson. The rebound, Celtics.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And MP with a basket on the assist from Tatum. 7 points in the game.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Oh, MP with a block. And he gets it back.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
To the middle. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Williams. No points yet. And a nice finish on the layup.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Leading by 5. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Holiday, and it's Ball in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Peterson. On target from range. MP's got 14 points.
I just love the ball move.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Branham. 23 points for him last game against Memphis. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Branham. Down low. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but Filipowski comes in for Coffee, and Lewis is subbed in for Moody. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Filipowski, and it's Lewis in at the 1 spot. MP buries the triple.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Jazz trail by 13. And here's Jordan. He had 9 points in his last time out. Peterson, that one's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Basket counts. Lewis has got his first points of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Holiday passes to Ball. MP outside. MP, the flush.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Jazz trail by 13. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The sport is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allen. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Peterson, no good. Boston leading by 13. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. Oh, another miss by MP. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Lewis. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Beyond the arc. And Hendricks gets it to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Pritchard. And here's MP from outside. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Filipowski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Jordan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The first one falls. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Jordan comes in for Ball. Williams is checked in for Utah. Branham comes in for Hendricks. Knocks it loose. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Hendricks is checked in for Jordan.
Number 0, Taylor Hendricks.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Filipowski. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Boston leading by 7. Pass to Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he makes the first. Holiday hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Branham. Pass to Lewis. Takes the 3. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Boston Celtics.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the bright beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
You look at the Celtics. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Jazz trail by 9. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's MP. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Filipowski.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Nails it from 3.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Here's Lewis. No good on the triple. Boston leading by 10. MP to pass to Tatum. Back to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Pass to Brenham. And here is Williams. The three. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Jazz trail by 11. Utah calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Williams passes to Filipowski. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is NBA level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Free throw good, MP. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Filipowski, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston leading by 10. MP finds Jordan. And MP throws it down.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
MP at the line with 1 shot.
Free throw good, MP. Here's Lewis. Pass to Brenham. Inside.
Oh, my
goodness. How about that? And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Celtics lead by 8. To the inside, MP. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is definite and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as a second option, but when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lewis, defended by Porzingis. Lewis can't get it to go.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Tatum finds MP, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Lewis. Three-pointer off the mark.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
MP again. MP's got 38 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Jazz trail by 14. Out to the right wing. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Peterson. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. To the left side wing. Inside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Hendricks. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Lewis. Pass to Peterson. Here's Filipowski. Here's Branham. No good with the triple. Now MP. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Here's Lewis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for Boston. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Moody, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Peterson, that one's good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
From deep, MP hits yet again. Wow!
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan did it an incredible 37 times back in 1987, but that mark has been passed. What a special year this guy's had.
To the middle. It's good from in tight. MP's got 43 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
They set a pick. Moody from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Holiday. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 16. Timeout, Jazz. Lewis is checked in for Utah.
Number 15, Lewis Jr.
Jazz trail by 16. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Peterson. Looking to end the run. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Down low. Utah with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Lewis can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Pass to Jordan. Coffee on the wing. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. They get the rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 47 points.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
Timeout, Jazz. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Filipowski, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Jazz foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Filipowski. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Branham. Outside, Williams. Here's Lewis. Drains the triple.
Lewis Jr.
Holiday with the ball. Here's MP. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got his first points in this one.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff and
they have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Peterson. Sinks that one from the post. Peterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Pass to Holiday. Back to MP. Releases. The rebound by the Jazz.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
To the middle. Here's Peterson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively.
Good. He hits again.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. And not often you see him take that shot. And here's MP from outside. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Good game, MP.